reason you're not calling me back, Carla? You always do this to me. You never answer my phone call when I have one of your kids. I wonder if it's on purpose or not. Give me a call back if you get this message. Thank you. This is your mother speaking. Replay 4. Erase 7. Return erase. First saved message.
Okay, the reason why I didn't call her back really was because the other day my children took the liberty of cutting my phone cord charger wire that was plugged into the wall. My phone was dead this morning, and I was recharging it in the vehicle, and I just got it. Anyways, hello, my name is Carla, and I am on my journey to lose some weight. It's very hard for me to tell you that because I actually have lost, so far I've lost 20 pounds, and I'm just trying to get it out there and start my journey on a positive note. I have realized a lot of things during the period of now and then, and I'm going to share those things with you throughout this whole process. But for now, it's very hard to talk to this. Look at me. Let's put it this way. I went and tried out for The Biggest Loser about 3 different times, and the third time that I was trying out for the show, I had felt like I'd blown the audition. So I went back to the show after, to try out for the audition. I went back to go talk to the producers, and when I went back to talk to the producers, I walked in there and I said, "Hey, look," I said, "I feel like I blew the audition." And Pete Thomas I think he's from season 2 or season 3, I'm not sure, pretty much season 2, I believe. And he told me that, no, you're blowing it now. Let me tell you, I was devastated when he had said those words to me. I was blowing it now. No, you're blowing it now. And I kind of froze up, and I just said, oh, okay, well, I don't want to say anymore, because if I still have a chance, then, this or that. But the best thing that came about that whole experience was Carla from this past show, from season 7. She had told me, because I took pictures of her on my telephone, and she told me to post them to her Facebook. And then I found out she's on the Facebook. Well, then I started having all these really, really hard realities about my life. And my mother had told me, because I've lost weight before, and I've always put it back on, and the biggest part for me is knowing, I always seen the physical change. Like, I keep telling people now that I had this big mental block because I keep seeing the physical change. I was looking for the physical change. When I would lose 10 pounds, I was looking for the physical change. I was looking for my arms to be thin, or my legs to be like, little legs, or my stomach to be gone. Well, that wasn't the case. That's not the case in weight loss, and I'm just realizing this. That it is on the inside of your body is what's going on. The fat that is on the inside is pushing my organs together. And now I'm realizing, okay, there is something bigger going on here. And it is not about my physical outside of my body. And don't get me wrong, I do eat a lot. And at times, although, and I'm being very honest here, these past 2 years, I have really watched what I've ate. I have, at times I eat whatever I want. So I'm not going to say every single day or every single second of the moment. But for the most part, I try to purchase healthier foods. I look at all of the labels now, and I try not to purchase items that have trans fat in them because trans fat never leaves your body, ever. Once you eat trans fat, it will never, ever leave your body. Ever. At least that's what I'm told. So I believe that. And McDonald's, it's a big, big no-no. One of those burgers, get one of them nutritional things. They'll be happy to give them to you. They don't tell you, and I heard from a McDonald's person, they don't tell you what's in those trans fat burgers, but they're not allowed to discuss it with the customers. And, like what's in the burger or anything like that. If you ask somebody from McDonald's a question about what is in their burgers, they will just give you a nutritional pamphlet, and that is what they are supposed to do. They are not allowed to discuss it any further than that. I hope this video looks okay. It looks kind of weird. I'm sitting in front of the webcam, and everything looks about a second on delay. So, I'm about to take the kids to the pool, and that's normally what I do, and we spend most of the majority of our time there. Although we have been very, 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 and I will say very active this summer. There have been days where I've walked 7 miles in a day. So I'm realizing that my weight loss is not going to be overnight, and that it's going to take a lot of time to lose this weight that I have on my body. And it's, I just have to accept that and move every day towards my goal and realize that I might not lose, 30 pounds just as fast as somebody else does. So I'm glad that you're watching, and I hope that through this testimony I can help change somebody's life too. My highest weight was around 285, 90, 290. So I've lost about 20 pounds, and I'm continuing to lose weight. I hope anyways. I do get discouraged from time to time, and I do tend to overeat or binge myself out. And I'll talk about all that during my journey. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Take care.